Did you dream of me too? Well, fancy that.
The magnificently designed Walter Barber Hamilton Island Yacht Club is the hub of all things sailing during Audi Hamilton Island Race Week. And although last year's regatta was only 12 months ago, there has already been a rather interesting modification. Each year, one of its lovely spaces is transformed into the Audi Village, where we're invited to come and have a complimentary coffee and watch all of the activity in Dent Passage. Not a bad way to roll into day 3, I say. Darren Yarn of Robert Oatley Vineyards has 8 award-winning new releases from the family's winery, all of which you can taste free of charge here at One Tree Hill. And what a beautiful backdrop to do so. Hi Darren.
Hello.
These look amazing. It smells amazing. Cheers, ladies. What do you think?
That's amazing.
Well, if we're going to frock up for an exquisite dinner at Qualia, it's only fitting that we arrive in style. And how's this for a ride? A gorgeous Audi A4 shuttle. Thank you, Joe. Tonight at Qualia's Long Pavilion, there will be a very special showcase featuring a brand that has become synonymous with Race Week. The main course at the magical Paspaley dinner will be accompanied by a decade of design, featuring these stunning pearls in their signature collections that have made them internationally acclaimed. Paspaley, Audi Hamilton Island Race Week, such a beautiful synergy between the two brands. Why do you love working with such an event?
Everything that Qualia does, everything that Hamilton Island does in general, and Audi, everything about anybody that's associated with this area has a quest for perfection, I suppose, and that's something that's essential to our brand as well.
You've been involved for 6 years now with Race Week. This year you've brought on this Paspaley dinner here tonight. You were showcasing a decade of design. Tell me about that.
Well, firstly, there's obviously a beautiful connection between pearls coming from the ocean, but also particularly the wet Sundays, because this environment relies so heavily on pristine environmental conditions, just like our pearls do. Essentially, a few elements that have always remained the same. One is that we've always designed for a particular woman, somebody who is stylish, elegant, but also somebody who's seeking something fresh and creative, somebody that's probably looking for authenticity and beauty.
What a night, yeah, the place was jumping, the drinks were flowing and the band was pumping. It was so cool, it was insane. The floor parted when they saw you coming. You stepped up, you got your motor running. I watched and sipped on my champagne.
Nadia, you are a regular to Audi Hamilton Island Race Week. Do you love it?
Oh, it's one of the most special times of year. I actually make sure I'm back in Australia for Race Week every year. You know, this is a time where we spend a lot of time in Europe. So, yeah, there's no other place in the world like this. Yeah.
Why? What is it about it?
I think for me, the dining experience is something that I really like, and just the water, the colour of the water. You step off the plane and you really think you've travelled across the globe. Yeah.
And you have travelled across the globe. How does Hamilton Island rate?
It's one of the finest. This is definitely, Qualia is especially one of the greatest hotels I have ever stayed in, and I've been to some pretty fabulous hotels.
Absolutely. Now, Hayden, you look like a man who's very familiar in these circles. You enjoy events like this?
I love events like this, especially with all the yachts around and all that design. And I make surfboards for a living, so all the composite technologies, I like look at from afar and I'm like, that's interesting. What can I do with surfboards?
So does that mean you can call this work?
Yeah, definitely work, for sure.
And what do you love about the Hamilton Island Race Week?
I think just the energy that's up here. Like there's a lot of enthusiasm, and like surfing with boats and yachts and islands and beautiful, coral reefs and everything. Like people up here to have a good time.
Competitions on shore, the tug of war, the sailors bring all that competitiveness off the water to this right here. I tell you what, the action is set to continue tonight because we have the Aussie Rock Show as well. Day is traditionally one of the biggest nights of the week. It's an opportunity to let your hair down on Front Street. This year, celebrating Aussie rock featuring the Australian In Excess show.